because the game was so back and forth, I wasn't quite sure when to put them in.
Joe, can you talk about your play of your defense in the second half? Any adjustments that you made?
Well, I thought we did a little bit of job containing, not containing, but in better areas. We were so anxious to get to them, we left some gaps in the line. And the second half, we tried a couple other stunts, and the kids got a little bit more accustomed to the quarterbacks. Northwestern's awfully good offensive football team. Anyway, you twist it, so it takes a while to get used to them. And I think the kids, at halftime, we changed a couple of things, and I thought they did a good job.
Wait a minute, did you say the game was so back and forth you didn't know how to get Bolden back in? Is that what you said?
No, I didn't say a word. I just said the game was going on like it was going on.
I mean, is McGloin the quarterback now? He sure looks like it.
No, I don't know who the quarterback. No, there'll be days when Bolden will play, and I don't. You guys, we won the game.
Well,
we won the game.
There could be people who say you won the game maybe because you decided on one quarterback.
Well, who knows? That's what you guys are the experts.
But Joe, why did you start him though? Why did you start him though? It's the first time you
Because
started.
we had talked to the kids about eliminating week to week, and we told McGloin and Bolden knew that Mac was going to start today. It's just that the game was going back and forth like that. So, there was no real spot. What was the score at halftime? I think both teams must have almost 300 yards.
Joe, you had talked about previously about your fear of getting into a quote-unquote basketball game with another team, and I was just wondering, did you feel like your team would be able to respond and keep up with Northwestern's offense?
Well,
the offense.
I knew it was going to be high scoring. I didn't know it was going to be high scoring. I knew Northwestern was very capable of scoring. They scored against everybody. They lost 4 straight games, and I think they got over 40 points 3 previous games against some pretty good football teams. So we figured we had to score some points. Fortunately, we did. We were able to stay with them for a while, and then we got a little bit ahead. We made some adjustments, and we got ahead. I thought the kids kept their poise on both sides of the football. And I think we had a good, solid game. Kicking obviously is getting better. We're starting to get to be pretty good. Well, we've got a long ways to go yet, but we're starting to get there.
Joe, you're now in a dead heat with Eddie Robinson, obviously another legend. How does that feel?
Oh, geez. Well, I went to bed last night and I said, geez, when we win tomorrow, I'm going to be tied with Eddie Robinson. You guys, Eddie Robinson, as I said, I think last week, is one of the greatest guys that we've ever had in college coaching. Eddie Robinson did something me and Jay gave to when I was a young coach, all right? That they took the black athlete when he had no place to go, took him to Florida A&M and Grambling, right? And had some of the greatest athletes. Never got on to go to the Pro Bowl and the whole bit. And Eddie Robinson and I knew him better than I knew Jake. We were on a couple of committees. Appeared before a couple of committees down in Washington when they were debating the impact that television was going to have on different schools and the whole bit. And to be somebody say, hey, you Eddie Robinson. Eddie Robinson was I'm a football coach. Eddie Robinson was a little more than a football coach. Eddie Robinson was quite a guy.
Joe, why didn't Stephon Morris make the trip?
Is that my wife?
Are you ever getting used to this? I mean, Joe just said a minute ago you were like an 84-year-old rock star.
I didn't say
Are you used to this?
Come on.
You didn't say 84, that's right. You just said he's a rock star.
I don't know.
This didn't used to be
I
like
don't
this.
have time to think, thank God I got the staff we have. The staff has done a great job. They really have. If there's anything I've done, it's tried to be a mediator when we've had some differences of opinion, tried to direct some things, tried to make sure we, look, a player or something like that. But the staff has done, I've enjoyed it, and this has been a fun team to be around. We've had a couple of little problems. In the old days, some of the problems that we've had, nobody would know about it. Now you guys have got to compete with television, and you got to, the guy.
Joe, can you comment on how McGloin and Red played in particular?
I have to look at the tapes. Who was the other one?
McGloin and Silas Red.
I think they both probably played pretty well.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
I think the offensive, hey, the guys up front have a pretty darn good job. All right, and I think the coaches did a good job. They were getting heck, but I thought they did a good job today.
Coach, what is Stephon Morris's status?
Huh?
Stephon Morris's status?
What about his status?
He didn't make the trip.
Well, Stephon had a little setback, but he'll be ready next week. Okay, thanks.